Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie here coming to you live from Japan. First I want to start off by saying thanks to everybody who's subscribed to my channel and continues to watch over the years of me being here in Japan. The reason I made this video today is I get a lot of questions, a lot of messages on Facebook and YouTube about how the life is in Japan. Never done something like this, so I'll probably continue to do this in the future for cool events that happen. I've been here for about, like I say, 7 years. Came here as military and got out of the military earlier than expected on my own, and just pretty much living out the life here in Japan. A lot of people, like I said, answer a lot of messages. People assume that life in Japan is really easy and cheap. Car parts and cars and all stuff like that. A small tour of the house I live in. This is my control center for sending you messages or playing games with you. This is where I'm doing it at, and of course I do it on my projector. This right here is my music slash video studio. Pretty much the video that I'm making right now has been edited in here. This is where I make all of my beats and music and all that stuff like that. Just go ahead and go outside to the real world. Been playing GT6 a lot, and I still get into mechanics every once in a while. So first thing you'll notice is there's definitely Japan. All my shoes lined up outside. Japanese are really big about keeping your shoes off in a house, and even so that it's written in the contract. So if you scuff the floors up, you got to pay for them. As you can see right there, I always got to have the protection on the head. And my most coveted prize is my Icon helmets provided to me by AFG Motorsports. Go outside now. Right now it's currently about I think 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that. So it's already kind of warming up outside. But today is Friday, so the first thing I normally do when I come out here, if there's not a ton of snow out here, I start up my my cars that actually do run. I go ahead and start those up. So let's go over here and start the JZX81 up really quick. Check that out. I just don't like to sit. It gets really cold here on Misawa. Right here is a Civic, the parts getter. All I use that for is parts. This right here is the newest edition I got. This is my 180 I got from my buddy. I'm doing some jobs for him, and pretty much this will be the resurrection of the Sail 80. I put in 2JZ put in that. It's my buddy C35 working on this for him. As you can see, I got an airport right in my backyard. So if you ever want to come to my house, come visit Japan, I can pick you up right from the airport right in my backyard. Then we got over here is every drifter has all their car parts, their stash. I've actually got rid of a lot of stuff in the last month, but still, as you can see, a lot of parts out here. Exhaust hoods, fenders, spare engine parts, stuff like that, tires, and everything, what have you, transmission. A lot of you guys have been following me lately in the DR30. This should be, DR30 Skyline should be running pretty soon. What actually runs, I mean, as far as registering, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this up, check out the engine bay and everything. And this is where I spend the bulk of my time at. As most of you guys probably haven't heard, if you haven't heard, I wrecked my Sail 80 at the end of the season. Crashed it in the front and pretty much damaged it to the point where the frame rail was all jacked up. So this is a new S13 Sylvia I got. It's 1989. This right now is doing a lot of the chassis work and a lot of the welding and all that stuff to get it ready. Parts pending, everything should be done probably about the next couple months or whatever, or within the hopefully by the end of January everything's all done. But like I said, everybody knows how that goes, waiting on parts and stuff. As far as my garage, pretty small as you can see, but I have everything in here I need: spare turbos, all the tools I need, all my spare parts, and lights and everything you pretty much need to get the job done. It's not big, but I believe that some of the best cars come out of small garages because you can't, you got one car to work on, so you got to pay attention to it. All right, did a little bit of welding. Let the welder cool off for a little bit. Go ahead and shut these cars off. Check that out, make sure everything's good with this. I'll work on this. This is going to be the winter drift missile. Just got to plug a lot of vacuum leaks from the last owner. Well, that was pretty much it. This is a tour of pretty much my house and what I do every day and what every drifter across the world does. Not only drifters, motorsports. That's one of the coolest things about motorsports is, everybody across the world, no matter race, religion, economic background, all that stuff like that. Motorsports guys are pretty much all the same. Yeah, things get heated here and there, and everybody got differences and different ideas. But ultimately, the big idea is to go ahead and get on the track, or go to your car show, or go to your parking lot, or whatever you do. Me personally, I don't care what another man does with his car or money. As long as my cars run, and I help my buddies out and their stuff runs, that's what matters to me. So, like I say, this is just a typical day in the life of the Pink Ranger, and I'll make some future vids, some significant events and stuff like that. I'll bring out the camera and I try to capture that for you guys, so you can see how it actually is to live in Japan. Some guys, like I said, I'm American here, but I'm not military anymore. A government contractor, so my lifestyle is a little different than that of a military member or a journalist or an entertainer or something like that. So everybody in Japan who's a foreigner has a different lifestyle. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in and subscribing, and for future subscribers, thanks. And just stay tuned to Pink Ranger, and check out GT channel for all the latest vids. And 2014 should be a pretty cool season. So later, signing out, Pink Ranger out.